What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be playing some top ladder using the newly buffed mirror. So it's hard to believe, but the mirror is actually pretty good now inside of Clash Royale, and it was one of the worst cards in the meta for the longest time, but it's really solid now, especially with certain cards it pairs really nicely with. One of them is the Earthquake. It deals so much damage when it's level 16 now. Same with the delivery. When you go delivery and then mirror it, you can defend so many things and, massive pushes that you weren't able to do before. And then even sending in the Hog Rider, and really you could do a lot of different win conditions if you wanted to test it. Like Royal Hogs could also work in this deck, but I prefer Hog Rider because of the faster cycle, and a lot of people are using things to counter Royal Hogs because of how popular they were in the last meta. But imagine sending in a level 16 Hog Rider when your opponent doesn't have a good counter to it because they used it on the Hog Rider you played before. So you mirror it, send it in when they maybe don't have their Tornado or building. The Cannon is a very solid building right now in this meta. So if you guys would like to support me, you can use my credit code BOSS in any Supercell game. Really would appreciate that from you guys. It does mean a lot. And right now, just to prove how good the deck is, show you guys, I'm 28th in the world right now. I climbed up a ton. I was, I think 300 trophies lower before I started using this deck and pushing, and yeah, it has been absolutely insane, but we're going to try to continue the climb, and I'll see you guys when I find the first match. Okay guys, we're in our first game here against Lead. So earlier today in one of my games in Triple Elixir, I actually cycled over 1800 damage on my opponent's tower, and it was all from spells, from earthquakes and logs, just because what happened is I had my queen down, and by the way, it can work for any champion. You get the 3-card cycle, and that makes the mirror even stronger. So the mirror especially is going to be very, very good, the synergy of it with champions, because you're going to be able to, not only obviously with the mirror the card that you want to, but maybe get back to it again to mirror it again if you wanted to, which is especially good for spell cycles. So this guy, it seems to me like he's using just Golem, Golden Knight, probably with the lightning. At least I would assume. I would really hope he has, the elixir collector, because my earthquake does so good against it, but I doubt he does, sadly, just because most golem decks, don't. But we're going to go delivery here, and then we're going to go ahead and mirror the delivery, and this will kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. It does quite a lot of damage. That lumberjack, though, kind of... That made a large dent in my tower. So the 2 deliveries there were nice. We're going to get a good counter push, I think. I mean, he is going to have to maybe Tornado, or else he's going to take a little bit of damage. We're going to go High Queen here. And I guess we can go ahead and pop the ability. It's going to do, pretty good work against this. And yeah, not a great start, but our delivery is going to get some very good value in this matchup. Now that I know what he's using, and I know he most likely doesn't have a lightning. I thought he had a lightning, but 90% of the time when someone's using Golem E-Drag, they're not going to have lightning because they have a pretty expensive Golem variant. So maybe he actually does have the elixir collector. I don't know for sure, though. We're going to have to see, but I will tell you this, I am pretty confident from this point on that we're going to be able to defend his Golem pushes rather easily, especially if he doesn't have a lightning. I think we'll easily be able to do it. So we're going to go ahead and log this here, and watch this. So if you mirror the delivery to actually take out the, and look at this, we're already back to a delivery, even though I just literally mirrored it. So there we go, we're going to be able to defend the push very easily, and now we're not even that far behind in damage. I am going to send in a Hog Rider here. He will have to go for a Tornado on top of it, so we'll just set up a cannon here. And we're almost at the point where we can actually cycle earthquakes and get a ton of damage on top of his tower, because you can get so much very quickly. I got like 1800 damage in just basically 30 seconds roughly, so it's insane. Look at that, double delivery again coming in, and we're already back to the delivery. This time around, not going to use it, just Skeleton Dragon, so probably don't need to. I will go for an Earthquake here. He has to Tornado. If he doesn't, yeah, I'm just going to Earthquake cycle. So he cannot let those hog hits come in, I can tell you that right now, or he will be in a lot of trouble. So we're going to set up a cannon here, and to tell you guys the truth, I really don't know how this guy is going to find a way to win this, because I feel like he just can't break through. So we're going to go log here, and our delivery is going to get good value. I feel like at this point, we probably can just just Earthquake cycle once we're in a safe position, because we can do so much damage. If he golems in the back, it's definitely over for him. I think we could even do it now. So we just cycle a couple Earthquakes, and that is gonna be GG. So hopefully that showed you what I was talking about by cycling the Earthquakes. I don't know how much damage I just got on his tower so quickly, but that's exactly what I was talking about. Like in the intro, and how I one time cycled 1800 damage against an E-Giant player in 30 seconds. I just did that right there against a Golem player. That aspect of it is so broken, and you can cycle even quicker when it's triple elixir and you have an Archer Queen down, or any champion for that matter. So 16th in the world right now. We're making a pretty insane climb. Let's see if we can make it to 7,200 by the end of the video. That would be awesome. I doubt we can hit first just because it's, I think, quite a while away still, but hey, we'll try to get as high up as we can. Let's head into the second match. Okay, second game here. Let's see what our starting hand is looking like. Generally, with this deck, you can always make the starting play, so it really doesn't matter that much. Okay, he's going to go for Dark Prince, so we'll just go ahead and log. And from there, see what he wants to do. We probably could just cycle a cannon. I think it should be fine. And he's going to go Mini P.E.K.K.A. So we'll go Hog in the opposite lane. I think we could probably just delivery the Mini P.E.K.K.A. and then cycle Queen in the lane of the Sparky. And then Skeletons and then probably Cannon. That's our best bet. We'll Queen, and then actually we still have the delivery available. That's another cool mechanic because you cannot mirror a champion. So we're going to go do this, and hopefully the Sparky does... It is going to... shoot our tower, sadly. I don't know if we're going to be able to come back. That was quite a brutal start. But I guess it isn't over yet. I'm probably going to mirror the Hog Rider for sure. Yeah, that was a quite unlucky start, because I don't think it's even that bad of a matchup necessarily, but I think we just got a little bit unlucky in regards to how the start of the game went. But that level 16 Hog Rider got a ton of damage. It's also a shame when I went for that delivery, it didn't hit the whole minion horde, it only hit part of it. But, you know, let's see what happens here. He kind of misplayed that because the Giant ends up going behind, and he's going Wizard, interesting, instead of, well, if this doesn't, I don't think he has a big spell, so we might actually be able to turn this game around if we take his tower. Because, yeah, like I said, I don't think this guy... I could be wrong, but I don't think he has a big spell. If he doesn't, we 100% can still win this game. It won't be easy, of course, but we can. So I'm going to go ahead and cannon here. I guess we'll go Queen. Just log. And then go for the double delivery. This time around, Sparky is not an issue. Gonna log Earthquake, we take the tower, and then I guess we're still in this game. Go ahead and hit the Sparky 2 to maximize the value. And just like that, we're right back in this game, surprisingly. So, I really want to get back to an Earthquake so we can take out that Collector. I'm gonna log this. And surprisingly, he's going for the Arena Tower instead of the King. If we win this game, guys, I don't know what to say. That would be pretty incredible, though, if we manage to win this. Especially after that, like, horrible start, it would be pretty remarkable. But something tells me we might actually be able to pull it off. So we're back to Earthquake again. Go ahead and do that for sure. Maybe try to get away with an Archer Queen in the pocket. Sadly, he did expect it. Oh wow, he also went Minion Horde there. Okay. Queen locks on the tower. We surrounded the wizard. Oh my gosh, what a game. How did I win that? I can't believe I was actually recording that while that game happened. Oh my gosh. What a comeback. Jeez. Wow. As you guys can tell, I'm really excited. I usually don't get so excited when I win a game, but I'm so happy I came back. Wow. Whew, that was insane. I was down like a whole tower and somehow, wow. Yeah, I mean, this deck is just insane. What more can I say? So, 13th in the world right now. Yeah, close to 7,200. Let's see if we can get it, at least get into the top 10 this video. That would be incredible. Okay, here we go. In our next match here against, come on, this guy's actually lower than me by quite a bit, so a win, sadly, would probably only give me about 16 trophies or something like that. So we'll go ahead and log, and from there, see what he wants to do. Okay, we'll just cycle Earthquake, and see from there if he's going to do anything. If not, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to mirror the Earthquake, because that gets me like 330 damage, so I might as well do it. And he's using Golem, so I think we just go Archer Queen in the back. I can't really pre-place a cannon in single elixir. Well, I could, but it's a little bit risky when I'm already down in elixir. And we're going to basically try to defend this Golem without using my cannon, if possible. I'm going to go delivery. We're going to Earthquake the... Going to need to Earthquake this, though. And I guess we are gonna save the tower, but we took so much damage. I don't know what this deck is. We kind of, in a way, kind of like the Sparky game, we got a little bit, in my opinion, like, unlucky, because I didn't know what he was running, and all I was doing was cycling, you know, my spells at the start, but we definitely can come back. I think, kind of like the last game, now that I know what he's using, I feel a lot more comfortable, especially after all that damage we just got with the Hog. That also is very good. I'm going to pre-place a cannon this time, now that I'm pretty certain he doesn't have a lightning, because he has a graveyard, so that would be very strange if he did, I feel like. Now, I guess, okay, he's got a bowler too, that's very odd. Okay, he went for the graveyard. We're obviously going to lose the tower. I'm probably just going to go for a prediction Earthquake here. Okay, we end up hitting the Skarmy. That's great. Getting a ton of damage from the Hog Rider. Good stuff. So... I don't know. It's going to be challenging to take his tower, but if we can get a Hog hit here... we can't. Oh, we're gonna lose, like, so much. That was kind of an unlucky start. Similar to, like, the Sparky game, but unfortunately we couldn't come back. 44. Wow, that's... yeah, I mean, that's super unlucky. Well, we're still... well, it didn't update, but we're still pretty high up, but... wow, yeah, that's disappointing. I don't know, I don't even think it was that bad of a matchup. Had I known that he was using that, I would have obviously used my cannon on the golem, the first golem. I just thought he had a lightning, so I didn't want to give him lightning value, but oh well, you know, now we know, and I didn't know that going into the match, unfortunately. Okay, finally found the next match here after quite a long time of searching. Luckily, this guy isn't too much lower than us this time. Still, I think a little lower, but it's not going to be anything like minus 44 if we end up losing. But, let's try to, think positively and actually win this time. That would be obviously even better. So, this guy's not doing anything. I'm just going to go ahead and cycle Queen. I think it is pretty safe to do, even though it's my only air counter, because you can actually go cannon and then mirror it and activate the King Tower like that against a balloon. So, it's relatively safe, I would say, in that sense. So we'll go ahead and Earthquake the Sparky. We just go ahead and activate the ability on the Queen, and it looks like it is going to target the Sparky, which is very, very good, and take it out. So that's, really nice for us. We're going to go Hog in the opposite lane, and then I guess from there see what he wants to do. He's going to go E-Wiz, and I guess with that, I'm fine maybe just going like this. We do need to log, though, to get rid of that E-Wiz, and I think we're completely fine here. Yeah, we might not even have to do anything for that Golden Knight. Yeah, it actually died. Wow, that's really good. Okay, so clean defense. Cannon got a lot of value, as you could tell. I think I'm just going to go ahead and cycle Skeletons and then send in a Hog. Maybe he's got E-Barbs or something. I don't know. I guess we're about to find out. Yeah, he does, so that's, obviously going to be a great counter for him, even though we're going to have to overcommit on top of these E-Barbs here. I feel like it's fine because he has to defend this Queen with a pretty, hefty amount of Elixir. I mean, maybe he even goes for an E-Wiz on top of it, which, of course, is 4 Elixir, which is quite a lot. So we're going to go ahead and do this, log, and, get a Queen shot, so can't complain with that. We're going to send in the E-Barbs because he's not back to his E-Barbs yet, so we're going to send in the Hog Rider. Forces a Sparky out of him, but we're still going to get a couple shots in before it dies, so that's, great. Can't complain with that. And then we should have, I'd say, a pretty easy defense going here on top of the Sparky. We can obviously go for the mirrored deliveries. Gosh, I'm sorry, guys, I can't speak. I guess I'm so focused on the game that I'm forgetting how to speak. It happens, I guess. So we killed everything. Hog coming in. I don't think he's back to his E-Barbs yet. Yeah, he's saying wow. My cycle is incredibly quick with this deck, so we're just going to go delivery on top of the E-Wiz. I don't know if we're quite in range yet of EQ cycles, so we're just going to probably defend one more time, and then maybe after that we could actually do that EQ cycle thing where we're just mirroring a bunch of Earthquakes on the tower. So probably we're going to set up a couple cannons here and just go ahead and activate the Queen's ability. He's actually going to go, so we're going to do that and then we're going to send in Hog, and this should be really easy defense for us with the, wait, is it? Hello? Whew, alright, GG. Well, we almost lost our tower. Okay, that was, yeah, that gave me a little bit of a heart attack there. So, we, quite literally just lost 44 trophies. We only get 25 back, but that potentially means in one more win, we could actually, get more than what we lost, which would put us at a new season highest. So yeah, hopefully that ends up happening and we don't play someone who's like 150 below me again. We'll see. Alright, so unfortunately we're playing someone again who is below me by a ridiculous amount, but it is what it is. We have no control over it, and hey, maybe it's Expo, which I feel like we have a pretty solid matchup against, considering we have Earthquake Mirror, but it looks like it isn't Expo. It's something else because he has arrows. Perhaps Graveyard. Usually when someone's using archers and they're not using Expo, at least in my experience, it typically means, well, wasn't that perfect timing? We played the Earthquake right when he dropped that tombstone. I'm just going to log, and yeah, that now I'm pretty certain. Oh, I guess it could be Golem too. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It could also be Giant Graveyard with Night Witch, but I don't know. I'm a little... Okay, so we're just going to do this, and that was very aggressive by him. We do have to activate our Queen ability here. Skeletons just to distract the bats, and seems like we're fine. I'm probably going to send in the Hog, although I do maybe want to wait a little bit just so I can afford a log, because I'm pretty sure... I have a feeling this guy has a Skarmy, so... Oh, well, that's just as good. So... yeah, that's a lot of damage. Queen gonna get 3 shots. Wow, yeah, incredible start to the game. I feel like this should be a pretty good matchup just because I do have, you know, the Earthquake, I have Log, Cannon, which are all very good against the Graveyard, and, you know, not to mention the Earthquake is also good against the Tombstone. So we're going to pre-place a Cannon here because we do have a Mirror, so we could, if we need to, just mirror it again. So I guess we'll just cycle Skeletons. I'm going to go Delivery, and yeah, just get ready to defend the Graveyard with the Earthquake. It spawns one less Skeleton now, nothing... Okay, so Lightning, I wasn't expecting that. I'm just logging that, and then I'm going to go Hog to distract the Bowler momentarily, and then, yeah, we're not going to... Okay, we will need to activate the Queen ability. And that actually, wow, he got a lot of damage from just archers. That was pretty crazy. Yeah, and I'm getting a little bit nervous now, I'm not gonna lie. I think we gotta mirror everything, and I'm starting to think this guy doesn't... Did this guy even use a graveyard yet? If he didn't, I'm just gonna assume he doesn't even have a graveyard at this point. Which he probably doesn't, yeah. So, not a good Tombstone. I feel like he shouldn't even bother playing it at that point. If that Hog got another shot, I would say that's probably... That would have been a good game, but sadly it didn't. So, we're gonna Cannon high up so he can't Lightning the tower and the Cannon at the same time. That's gonna be a very nice placement there, and I feel like now it might be GG. I feel like we could even just... Couldn't we just do the Earthquake thing? Because I feel like now... Yeah, we just need... Actually, I guess this works too. 2 ticks from the Earthquake. And GG. Nice. Alright, let's go. So I'd say maybe one more game. And I'll see you guys when we find it. This last game would put us at a new season highest. And I guess if we lose, then we're not at a season highest. But either way, it's been a really good video so far. And I'll see you guys when I find the final game. Okay, here we go. Finally found the game. Took a couple minutes of searching. And we're actually against someone who's around where we are. So at least if we lose this game, we're not going to lose... you know, like 40 trophies, so that's good to know. So let's see if this guy wants to do anything. If not, I'm just going to go ahead and Earthquake his tower, so let's see if he's going to do anything after that. Okay, he's going to go Mega Minion. So Mega Minion typically is some form of beatdown, whether it's Golem, you know, Lava, or Giantable Prince. Usually it's a heavier deck. Yeah, I mean, there isn't any deck that has Mega Minion that's a cycle as far as I know, so we'll just go ahead and go Log here. And I guess we could pop the Queen ability, and then we'll go ahead and go Hog Rider in the opposite lane. It's going to force a response out of him, so he's unlikely able to go for a Golem in front of the Night Witch. And this is actually also really good. It pulled the Night Witch backwards, and look at what happened. The Queen ended up locking on the tower. Sadly, I can't get the ability off. It was quite close, but I couldn't get it in time. Delivery coming in. We could actually... mirror the delivery too, just waiting a little while, yeah, to see if he drops something else. There we go, gonna hit the baby dragon as well, and then we can go ahead and go for a high queen here to hopefully clean up the baby dragon, maybe skeletons just to help take out the barb barrel. And wow, what an incredible start to the game. Even though he got the king tower activated, we dealt so much damage to his tower already, and yeah, that mirror delivery, like I said, is amazing against support cards now. I forgot if I already mentioned this, but another interaction that's different is the delivery and mirror delivery can kill an E-Drag too, so that's going to help you against like Lumberloon Freeze if they have stuff together, like a Lumberjack, Balloon, and an E-Drag, so that's another interaction that's different. So Hog Rider coming in, he's probably going to Tornado. I think even though, you know, he just Tornadoes it, it's still fine to pressure just so it delays him going in for a Golem push. I just think we cycle Log here, and then we go Cannon, and then probably go High Queen so he's unable to Lightning the tower and the Queen, because that would be kind of bad. I guess we'll just go Skeletons here, and then send in a Hog Rider. Should be fine. I don't know why the Queen just got pushed, but that was pretty annoying, I think. We're just going to go for another Cannon here, and try our best to defend this. We're going to go Royal Delivery, and yeah, mirror it, and try to defend everything here. Gonna go for another Royal Delivery. I don't know if we can get the mirrored one down in time. No, No. Not gonna lie, I felt like we could have defended that better. So, can't complain too much, even though that was annoying. I felt like that the bad play I made was that Hog Rider. I think that was really bad. I don't know why I did that. I kind of regretted it. I think like right when I sent it, I realized it was bad, because what I realized I could have done is I probably could have just cycled Earthquakes, and it would have also slowed down the stuff, or I could have just defended without sending in the Hog Rider. That was an option too. And I'm going to feel really stupid if he didn't even have a Lightning. Because if he didn't even have a Lightning, then... Oh, he did. And I think he already used it. I guess I... Okay, anyway, that was kind of a dumb moment on my end. I think, should have won that. But either way, we end 24th in the world. We had some really solid games. I think we won... We won 4 games and only lost 2, so really solid video. A lot of similar decks. Like, we played against Golem, I guess, 3 times, and both losses were to Golem, but I think that Golem Graveyard deck wasn't a bad matchup. I just think I didn't know what it was at first. But anyways, Mirror, guys, I think is pretty solid. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. I don't think it needs a nerf, but I do think Earthquake needs a nerf. I think it's really OP with it. And also, I think the Archer Queen is still broken and potentially needs another nerf too. So make sure to like if you guys did end up enjoying it. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. And thanks again until next time, guys.